Bayan kong Pilipinas, bam-bararam bam 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 baram bam bararam bam 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 baram bam bararam bam 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 baram bam bararam bam 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 baram. Magmula nung ako'y natutong umawi, naging makulay ang aking munting daigdig. Tila ilog pala ang pag-ibig, kung malalim damdamin pag-ibig, kung umapaw ang kaluluwa tinig, ay sadyang nanginginig. Magmula nung ako'y natutong umawi, bawat sandali aking pilit mabalik, ang himig na maituturing atin, mapupuri pagkat bukod langit, di marami ang di magsasabing eto na inyong dinggin. Kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika, ito ay ating sariling atin, at sa habang buhay awitin natin. Kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika, ito ay ating sariling atin. Magmula nung ako'y natutong umawi, nagkabuhay muli ang aking paligid. Ngayong batid ko na ang umibig, sa sariling tugtugin o himig, sa isang makatay maririnig mga titik nagsasabi. Kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika, ito ay ating sariling atin, at sa habang buhay awitin natin. Kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika, ito ay ating sariling atin, at sa habang buhay awitin natin. Kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika, awitin natin sariling atin. Kay ganda ng ating musika. So we can sing it loud. Let's go high, reaching to the sky. Left and green and white, together we will fight. Never shall we fail, screaming hail, 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 we won. Feel the same heartbeat. We stand here as one. We come all together and we beat the same drum. One world for our nation, one world on the side. We come all together. You, I call us you.
Up high, reaching to the sky, repping green and white, together we will fight.
Never shall we fail, screaming hail, hail, hail. We are, we are, we are,
Let me be the change I want to see. To do with strength and wisdom all that needs to be done, and become the hope that I can be. Set me free from my fears and hesitation. Let me courage and humility. Fill me with spirit to face the challenge. And start the change I long to see. Today I start the change I want to see. Even if I'm not the light, I can be the spark. In faith, service, and communion, let us start the change we want to see. The change that begins in me. Today I start the change I want to see. Even if I'm not the light, I can be the spark. Service and communion, let us start the change we want to see. The change that begins in me. Jesus in us, Jesus in us, forever.
Irumpel sa silangan, alalang ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lumang hinirang, duyan na ng magiging sa manlulupin. Ikaw masisi, sa lahat ng mundong sasibay at sa langit mamahal. May nilagang tulan, awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang tisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na natinigin. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng ating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya lamang may nangabi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Albert Einstein's words would be my best message for the Art Lecture Series of the Arts and Culture Center of La Salle University under the stewardship of Mr. Filimon Blanco and Mr. Mark Len Tejada. The pandemic is challenging us to reimagine the world onwards. They call it the new norm. How can art shape or influence the forming of the new norm? What is nice with the arts over the years is that it is limitless in terms of ideas. That is why it's called imagination. Our imagination can bring out the best in us. How can film change the world? How can a poem change a life? How can a song move a heart to love, especially those in the margins? How can a painting inspire leaders of government? And many other expressions. As we bring out our best in whatever expressions we want to use, let us also use this for a good cause for humanity. On behalf of the De La Salle Brothers and the La Sallean family in Ozami City, I welcome you all to ARTeLEKTURA 2020. Leave Jesus in our hearts forever. Animo La Salle.
Magandang araw, ako si Ate Kare. Welcome sa aking contemporary dance.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Welcome to the first series of ARTeLEKTURA. ARTeLEKTURA is an online arts lecture series which aims to provide supplemental activities for students of the special program in the arts for junior high school, contemporary arts from the regions for senior high school, and art appreciation for college or university students. This is a project of the Teatro Gindigan and the Arts and Culture Center of the university. ARTeLEKTURA is supported by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or NCCA. We have invited outstanding artists who are really practitioners in their own field to share their knowledge and skills to us. To help in today's program, please welcome our anchor, Mr. Ted Najantakan, the co-artistic director of Teatro Gindigan and the director of Educational and Digital Media Services team.
Thank you very much, Sir Filimon. Wow, finally we are starting this online lecture series, which I believe could really help our teachers and students who are studying the arts. Here at La Salle University, we always lead in the culture and arts development in this part of the country.
That is right, Ted. We are lucky because we have a very supportive administration who believes in the role of arts and culture in our society. Our thanks to our President, Brother Jose Marie L. Jimenez, FSC, to our Chancellor, Dr. Elsie L. Dahao, and to our Vice President for Lasallian Mission, Brother Boots Antolin S. Alcodia, FSC. So, What are we waiting for? Ted, your turn to introduce our resource person this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Sir Philemon. Carissa is a graduate of Bachelor of Performing Arts major in dance from De La Salle College of St. Benilde. She was with Ballet Philippines for 14 years. Promoted as a company member in 2002 and as principal dancer in 2009, she took on several lead roles for both classical ballet and contemporary dance pieces. For 4 consecutive years, she was a winner of Field Stage Gawad Buhay for female lead in modern dance. In 2013, she was a grantee of the Asian Cultural Council, and she is a trainer or consultant for St. Benilde Romanchon Dance Company, the contemporary dance company of De La Salle College of St. Benilde. She had been conducting regular workshops here at La Salle University pre-COVID days. And today, we are bringing her back via virtual platform. Friends, let's all welcome our resource person, a fellow LaSallian, Miss Carissa Adea.
Hello, Ted. Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
Miss Kare.
everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ate Care. I hope you're all doing well despite these trying times. I have prepared a video lecture for you about contemporary dance. Um, I hope you enjoy it while you are also learning. And let's have a good conversation later after the video. Magandang araw. Ako si Ate Care. Welcome sa aking contemporary dance lecture. Ang klase ko ay may dalawang parts. Ang first part ay ang warm-up. So, napaka-importante ng warm-up sa aming mga dancers kasi ang pinaka-kalaban namin ay ang injuries. So, para maiwasan namin ang injuries, pinaprepare namin ang aming mga katawan through the warm-up. Ang aking warm-up ay more on movement exploration. So, nagdi-discover tayo ng mga movements na nanggagaling sa ating sariling mga katawan habang ina-isolate natin ang mga body parts natin. Like, for example, ulo. Ulo muna. So, lahat ng possible na movement na pwedeng magawa ng ating ulo, hahanapin natin. Kunwari, balikat. So, lahat ng posible na pwedeng gawin na movement ng balikat natin. Pwedeng mabagal, pwedeng mabilis, as long as nasa-stretch at nape-prepare din in the process yung ating mga katawan para sa mga susunod nating gagawin. Ayun. So, magsisimula tayo sa ulo, sa balikat, sa chest, hips, and then mga daliri, elbows, tapos babalik tayo sa tuhod, and then sa ankle, tapos mamaya labo-labo na, pwedeng ulo ulit, pwedeng shoulder ulit, and then buong katawan. So i-call ko na lang kung ano yung ano yung body part na pagtutuuan na natin ng pansin. Okay? Sige, simula na tayo. Hanap lang tayo ng space sa paligid natin. Hindi naman kailangan malaking-malaki. Basta importante ay makakagalaw tayo. Para mas focus tayo sa ating mga sarili, siguro humiyak muna tayo ng 10 beses. Damdamin natin yung simoy ng hangin sa paligid natin and yung pakiramdam din sa puso at and Now let's start with slowly moving our heads. Feel the weight of our heads. Moving it side to side, up and down. Still feeling your breath. And just explore all of the possibilities of movement using your head. Kung mapapansin nyo, sumusunod yung katawan. Hayaan nyo lang. There is no right and wrong here. Basta, yung emphasis is yung ulo yung nag-i-initiate ng movement. Now, sumunod naman, yung balikat. Ganun din. Susunod naturally yung ating mga katawan. Huwag niyong pigilan. Just let it go. The most important thing is you initiate the movement with your shoulder. Now, let's go to the chest. Don't forget to incorporate your breathing. Now, let's take it to the hips. Try not to feel awkward. Try to really focus on your body and focus on listening to the music. Now let's shift our attention to our fingers. You can focus on one side, or you can actually do both sides if you wish. So again, the main objective here is to warm up your body. So you do not have to force your body. Hindi kailangan biglain. Now let's do our elbows. And now the whole arm. Swinging it back and forth, around. Again, all of the possibilities. And now let's shift to our knees. Just two. And now let's shift to the whole body using our whole body. Again, lahat ng pwedeng posible na ma-achieve nyo na galaw for today. The goal is to explore and to warm up, to prepare your body. Para sa second part ng aking lecture, tutulungan ko kayo makagawa ng sayaw gamit ang mga choreographic tools. Okay. So, ano ba yung choreographic tools? Maraming choreographic tools, no? Kung magre-research kayo about dance composition, maraming lalabas na mga. So, ito yung mga tools, no, na ginagamit natin para makatulong sa atin para makabuo tayo ng sayaw, ng choreography. Okay? Hindi naman kailangan na lahat yon dadaanan mo or gagamitin mo. You can pick kung ano yung sa tingin nyong mas makakatulong sa gusto nyong sabihin or sa gusto nyong pyesa. Bilang ang art is to communicate, naisip ko na bumuo tayo ng sarili nating sentence gamit ang body natin or ang gestures. Sige, kunwari, maganda ka. Paano ba natin siya gagawa ng sarili nating action, no? Pwedeng maganda ka. Yes? Pwede din namang maganda ka. Pwede ring maganda ka. Ngayon, lalagyan naman natin siya ng levels. Ano daw yung levels? Yun ay ang low. May tatlong klase. Low, medium, and high. Okay. So, ang low, basically, gagamitin niyo yung floor. So, pwedeng maganda ka. Okay? Pwede yun. Pwede din naman na nakaganyan ka lang and maganda ka. Okay? Pwede din naman na nakaupo ka lang. Maganda ka. Parang ganon. Or pwede nakaharap. Maganda ka. Yes? Okay. So, yun ang low. Medium, pwedeng nakatayo. Parang yung ginagawa ko kanina. Maganda ka. Pwedeng ganon. Pwede rin naman na nakabend yung tuhod. Yan. Maganda ka. Pwede din naman na dalawa lang na nakaganyan. Yan. Pwede naman nakaganyan ka. Maganda ka. Yon. Okay? So, ito lang. Anything na nandito lang. Ang next level ay ang high. So, pwedeng nakatingkayad ka na. Maganda ka. Okay? Of course, ang pinaka-basic ay ang tatalon ka. For example, maganda ka. Okay? Pwede din naman na tumutungtong ka sa wala akong matutungtungan dito. Kunwari, pwede kang tumuntong dito kung kaya mo siyang akyatan. And then, maganda ka. Tipong ganon. So, yun yung mga levels. Okay. Bilang na-establish na natin ang ating positions, subukan naman natin ngayon gumamit ng space, no? Maraming ways para gumamit ng space. Pero for today, gagamit lang tayo ng mga geometric patterns. Ano ba ang geometric pattern? So, ito yung square, pwedeng triangle, pwedeng line lang, pwedeng diagonal line, pwede rin naman zigzag. Okay, so para masimulan natin to, balik tayo ulit doon sa ginawa natin kaninang movement gestures, no? Na maganda ka. So, ang una ay low, maganda ka, and maganda ka. So, paano natin yun gagamitan ng space? Pwedeng, so pa-diagonal muna, and then babalik sa center, tapos pupunta sa harapan. Okay, so yun yung aking movement pattern. Kumbaga, okay, let's try. And, maganda ka. Aatras ako, maganda ka. Haharap ako, maganda ka. Okay, so parang ganun lang. Same pa din yun. Walang pinagbago. Gumawa lang ako ng sarili kong blocking. Kung napansin nyo, napaka-natural din na lumabas yung aking transition steps na tinatawag, no? Yung transition steps, yung in-between steps. Kung bumubuo tayo ng sentence, yun yung mga linking verbs, like is, are, mga ganyan. Okay? So, yun yung pangtuhog doon sa sentence mo, kumbaga. So, subukan natin ulit. Galing dito, ganun pa rin. Lagyan naman natin ng ibang same direction, aatras and then babalik dito and then forward. Same, pero iibahin ko naman ngayon yung ko. So maraming, again, with that, ang dami ng pwedeng possibilities na mangyari, no? Ang dami nyo pang pwedeng subukang itry. Tara, gawin natin. So pwede kanina nagsimula ako naglakad, ngayon masistart ako ng nakaluwag na. And, maganda ka. Pwedeng, again, maganda ka. Babalik ako, and maganda ka. Maganda ka. Okay. So, yung ginawa ko naman this time, tinuloy ko yung maganda ka, and then bumalik ako, and then maganda ka, pa-forward, maganda ka. Okay? Isa pa. Try kong tuloy-tuloy ha. Yon. Okay. Clear ba? Ngayon naman ay i-introduce ko na sa inyo ang timing. So, sa timing, ang gagawin natin ay ang tempo. Lalagyan na natin ngayon ng fast or slow or moderate. Okay? So, yung kanina, moderate lang yon, napaka-regular lang nung Also, kasi wala pa ring music. Ngayon, try nating lagyan ng mabilis at mabagal muna. Siguro simula tayo sa mabagal. Okay. Same pa din. So, nalagyan na natin ng space or ng blocking, no? So, siguro ang gagawin ko ngayon ay yung nakaluhod. Nakaupo na agad. So, level. And. Maganda. Ka. Maganda. Ka. Maganda. Ka. Okay. Kung napansin nyo, hindi na ako tumalon kasi mahirap kung mabagal tapos tatalon, Although pwede din naman, posible din naman yun. Pero sa ako lang, yun nga, preference nyo pa rin. Kung tingin nyo hindi siya mag-work ng mabagal tapos tatalunan nyo, kasi masisira yung timing, pwedeng hindi nyo gawin. You have that, license to do it. Okay. So, ngayon naman, try natin na bibilisan yung movement pattern na yon. Same na same, pero mas mabilis lang. Okay? Ready na ba? And, maganda ka. Maganda ka? Maganda ka. Okay. So, kung napapansin nyo, natapos tayo agad, parang wala pa atang 2 seconds yun, tapos na. Kanina, parang umaabot pa ata tayo ng 10 seconds or more, no? So, yun yung speed, mabilis at mabagal. Alam naman na natin yung normal speed, yung moderate, no? So, hindi ko nagagawin. Ngayon, subukan naman natin na pag-i-mix na. So, siguro mabagal yung una, and then pag atras ko, bibilisan ko na, tapos babagalan ko na naman pagka humarap ako sa inyo. Subukan natin. And, maganda ka. Okay, so nakita niyo ba yung difference? Ngayon, pwede niyo siyang subukan na ayon sa gusto niyo. Kaya yun yung maganda kapag nagko-choreograph kayo ng mga sarili niyo kasi pwede niyo siyang iba-ibahin depende sa kung ano yung gusto niyo ipakita or gusto niyo yung nararamdaman niyo. Okay? At of course, yung capability din ng ating katawan. So, hindi kailangan na super dancer ka na talaga or meron kang matagal na training sa dance, no? Napakasimple lang yung ginagawa natin. Kahit sinong tao, pwede tayong gumawa ng gesture natin. At dahil explorative ito, isang bahagi din ng contemporary dance, ang exploration, pwede tayong bumuo ng sarili nating style or sarili nating movement. Pwede nating i-fuse siya with yung mga styles na alam niyo. Like for example, karate and hip-hop, pwede yon. Okay, mga ganon. Maraming possibilities. Endless, actually. Ayun. Okay, so recap muna tayo. Nagsimula tayo sa pag-iisip ng kung ano yung gusto nating sabihin which is maganda ka. Okay, so tapos noon ay nilagyan natin ng gesture or ng action, katumbas na action from or movement galing sa ating katawan na ginawa natin. Okay, so ang akin ay maganda ka. Okay, alam ko iba-iba tayo ng nagawa, pwedeng maganda ka. Ang dami kong kaninang pinakita na possibilities na action or movement sa maganda ka. And then, after that, diniscuss natin yung levels. So, may low, may medium, and then may high. Same. So, kumbaga dinidevelop na natin ngayon, no? Ang next naman ay ginamitan na natin ng blocking or ng pattern, space patterns. Ang next naman natin na tinakal ay ang timing. So, again, merong slow, merong fast, at merong moderate. So, ang fourth element naman ay ang tinatawag nating dynamics. Babasahin ko lang sa inyo itong ibig sabihin ng dynamics dito sa Making Dance na reference ko. The fourth element of dance composition is energy or dynamics. It is the most complex component since it encompasses all the other elements. Dynamics is hard to put into words. It has to be experienced. We often describe it as the quality of movement, the intangible factor that adds uniqueness, richness, and power. So, yun yung ibig sabihin dito ng dynamics. Sa dynamics, meron tayong weight, may time. So, yung weight ay strong or light. Tapos, sa time naman, sustained and sudden. Sa space, direct or indirect. And then, flow. Okay, so, for now, ang i-discuss ko lang sa inyo ay ang weight. Okay? So, marami tayong pwedeng factors considering yung strong or light, no? Pwede kasing strong na galit ka. For example, maganda ka. Yan. Very, alam mo, yun yung pinanghugutan mo nung pagsabi. As opposed to yung kaninang Simple lang na dinidiscuss lang natin na maganda ka, no? Ngayon, nagkakaroon na siya ng meaning, kumbaga. Ulitin ko ha, yung strong, yung impactful na galit. Maganda ka. Okay. Medyo hindi pa ako ganito. Ganda ka. Pwedeng ganon. Ang next naman natin, pwede rin strong na may pinagdadaanan. Pwedeng ganon. So, mapapansin nyo, ibang-iba rin. Iba dun sa, eto may gigil. Dun sa, diba? So, ginamitan ko na ng hinga para talagang mas may internal connection siya with my emotions. Okay. So may dalawang klase na, no? Ngayon, try naman natin yung light. Light, siguro, ano ba yung mga natin sa feelings or sa emotions, no? Ano ba yung light? Pwedeng happy. Lagyan natin ng happy na light, ha? So, nag-iiba yung bagsak ng movement, no? So, napaka-soft or kalmado. Ano pa ba? Pwedeng light na blanco lang talaga, as in, wala kang thoughts. Isa pa. Ayun. So, pwedeng light na ganon. Also, pwede rin naman yung happy na strong, ha? Sample. Yon. So, nag-iiba. Pati yung mukha mo, pati yung bearing ng body, nag-iiba, no? Pagka inisip mo na happy and strong. Isa pa. Ayan. Pagka, kunwari, galit na light naman. Let's try, ha? Pinaglalaroan ko lang. Meron pa rin konti, no? Pero somehow medyo nag-iiba ng flavor in terms of the movement, no? Light pa din siya, pero impactful pa din. Ayun. So, there you go. Now na-cover na natin yung fourth element and the last, which is dynamics. Siguro, let's try to create from what we did a dance. So, nagsimula ulit sa ganito. And then, nilagyan ko ng space patterns. And then, timing. And then, yung dynamic. So, i-design lang natin, ha? First, nakaluhod. Mabagal. Pero light. And then, nag-forward tayo. And then, umatras na mabilis. Eto, try natin yung strong and galit. And medium. Now, try natin na strong but happy. Tapos pa-forward. Okay? Tapos, ang timing ay mabilis. Ayon. So, ang dami nang nangyari, no? Doon lang sa napakasimple na gesture na yon. Ngayon, para mas maging isang ganap na sayaw na siya, subukan nating lagyan ng music. Okay, let's go. So, kamusta? Ano ang napansin ninyo? So, kita nyo, same. So, ito yung tinatawag natin na parang may motive, no? So, ginamit ko lang to and gumamit na ako ng space and sinamahan ko na ng mga transition steps and then ng timing and then energy, yung kung ano yung gusto kong i-emphasize, kung ano yung gusto kong iparating with that kind of gesture. And then, nilagyan ko ng music. Meron na tayong pyesa. Pwede natin siyang tawaging work in progress kasi hindi pa siya buo, no? And hindi pa talaga naman natin alam kung ano ba talaga yung gustong paratingan ng pyesa. Pero isang isang piece na siya na pwedeng i-develop. So, dun nag-end ang aking klase na ang tinatawag ay free-formed. Kaya free-formed kasi yung umpisang part, warm-up siya, yes, pero mas nag-e-explore tayo ng galaw freely, na walang iniisip kung hindi kung ano yung specific body part na ating gagamitin. Okay? And then yung second part naman, formed because we are integrating structure to form or create movement patterns and then making it into a choreography.
That was awesome! Grabe naman, free-formed, no? Sa statement lang na maganda ka. Yes, Ate Kare, alam ko po maganda po ako, pinaulit. Inuulit-ulit niyo naman po eh. Anyway, from the statement, male action, and then here comes levels, space patterns, timing, dynamics, and here comes the music. Nakabuo tayo ng isang dance piece. Ika nga ni Ate Kare is it's a work in progress dance piece. Anyway, I know you guys have some questions already. You can just type your questions in the comment section below and we will feed this on screen for Ate Kare to answer. And let's welcome back Ate Kare.
Hello ulit, Ted.
Hi Ate Kare, maganda ka.
Hello. Maganda rin ikaw. Maganda rin tayong lahat. Yun dapat
Thank you
isipin natin
so
parati.
Yes. Before anything else, I'd like to say happy birthday to you. Belated happy birthday po, Ate Kare. It was yesterday, right?
Yes, yesterday
Yes,
po.
it was yesterday. Anyway, we have some questions
Tumanda na
here.
naman.
Matanda na? I'm sorry.
Tumanda na naman tayo.
Tumanda na naman tayo. Feel ko hindi. Kasi naka-pause tayo ngayon sa pandemic. So, walang tatanda during pandemic.
Gusto ko yan.
Diba? Anyway, we have a question here
2020. Okay.
Yes, from Sir Philemon. As a contemporary dancer and choreographer, how do you start a concept for a dance piece and where do you get inspiration?
Your inspiration. Iba-iba. Pero it's mostly based on yung everyday na experience. Parang ganon, na nag-accumulate, parang ganyan. Pwede din na siguro yung take ko on certain issue. It may be a political issue, it may be yung issue na pinagdadaanan din ng mga estudyante ko. Something na very close to me. That's yung importante because pag malapit sa'yo, mas madali mo siyang kung malapit sa'yo, mas klaro sa'yo, mas madali mo siyang i-interpret or mabibigyan ng justice or magagawan ng something, parang gano'n.
Yeah, thank you po. Yeah, our experiences could be our sources or inspiration to create ours. Thank you for that.
As a contemporary dancer naman, depende. Minsan, ano kami, collaborative siya with the choreographer that I'm collaborating with. No? So, halimbawa, meron siyang iniisip, tapos hindi ko siya ma-justify sa akin. So, I try to come up with another parang idea that I can actually relate with dun sa gusto niyang mangyari. And then I will share it to them na kung pwede bang ganito, and then medyo malapit yung yung feelings or yung interpretation, pwede naman yon. So as long as very nagkakaintindihan kayo ng choreographer mo, yan,
Great.
yan naman.
So there's really a collaboration thing when
Yes.
we create dances.
Mm.
Ay, my personal question ako, Ate Kare. Do you create dance pieces because you just want to create, or is there something like, okay, may project, may ganito, ganyan, may event, may ganito, ganyan, kaya gagawa ako, or personally, gumagawa ka ba ng mga dance pieces kahit wala pang patutunguhan or whatever?
Oo, meron akong mga pareho. Meron akong mga ganun, yung parang gusto kong gumawa. Meron lang akong na kailangan kong masimulan to para mawala yung itch, kumbaga. Maiano ko na siya, mailabas ko. Parang pag may feeling ka na gusto mong umiyak, kailangan mo talaga siyang iiyak. Parang ganon. So, yeah, sinisimulan ko, and then sometimes process siya. Minsan 1 year siya in the making, minsan mabilisan lang, tapos na, parang gano'n. Meron din naman instances na kailangan talaga yung project-based na tinatawag, no? So, meron akong ka-collaborate na ibang mga tao, and then nag-uusap kami kung paano namin gusto mangyari, and then, ayun, dun ako gumagawa.
Ang galing naman ng metaphor, no? May kate, kailangan gawin para mailabas. Di ba?
Oo, totoo.
Anyway, we have another question, Ate Kare,
Okay.
from Earl Salvador. Is there a certain boundary as to what is contemporary and as to what is not in terms of movements?
Okay, that's a very good question, actually. Since contemporary, for me contemporary kasi ngayon is very, it's still happening. So, kumbaga, madami pa ring tao na nag-e-explore nitong genre na ito. Not like classical ballet, it's already made, no?
Yes.
Very formed na siya, very structured na siya. Contemporary, mas pwede pa siyang i-explore. So, I would say, for me, there's no boundaries, as long as there is yung an impetus to do something, and it's movement based, kahit gestural siya, it's still a movement, no? And yun yung akin. It's still it's still parang fini-figure out pa din siya, kumbaga. Experimental pa rin siya, kumbaga. So for me, wala pang boundary. So gawa lang kayo ng gawa, yeah. Kaya explorative yan. Gawa lang kayo ng gawa, yun. And yun. Yun ang masasabi.
Similar with your lecture, the dance, there's
yes,
dynamic in it, and contemporary is still dynamic. It's still happening. We are still exploring what is contemporary dance.
Right? Yes, correct,
anyway,
correct.
May nag-hi. Hindi. Hi, ate.
Hello.
Ay, Bisaya, pero Ate Kare. Ay.
Konte, tanan bang basahin ko tanan bang movements nga gibuhat sa imong lawas is naabay meaning dapat kung may kailangan bang may meaning ang movements na lumalabas sa akin, tama? Okay, not necessarily. Ang pinaka-importante is clear kasi pwedeng idea siya and then i-translate mo siya into movements, pero yung movements mo hindi naman kailangan very literal. Pwede siyang representation of it, parang ganun. Kunwari, for example, halaman na nag-grow, parang ganun. Yun ang representation mo of yes, halaman na nag-grow. Yun ang representation mo ng iyong maturity, parang ganyan, no? So, ang ano mo ay ang concept, kumbaga ang concept mo ay maturity, ang iyong movement basis ay ang pag-grow ng halaman. So, yun ang iyong kumbaga si-seed out mo siya from your movements, yung yun ang iyong ano ba sabi, ang inspiration for movement, no, ang halaman na nag-grow. Pero ang sa isip mo, yung maturity mo yon bilang tao. So, parang ganon. So, it's not necessarily very literal, but as long as it's very clear to you and you have this yung idea na you will do this because this is it represents this or it's in line with this, parang ganon. So, it's okay.
Thank you. That question was from Marianne. Thank you, Marianne, and thank you, Ate Kare. We have another question from Chrysler Sumain. As a choreographer, you send a message through body movement and facial expressions. So how do you make sure that your audience understand or gets the message you're trying to portray?
Pag clear sa'yo. It doesn't matter if actually, magta-transcend siya, but of course, they will have their own interpretation, no?
Oh, yes.
Hindi because hindi siya walang boses, walang walang context, kumbaga walang context. As long as it's clear to you, mag-send out mo yun, magta-transcend yan sa kanila. Pwedeng iba yung pagkakaintindi nila. It's okay because at ang pinakamaganda doon, meron silang naintindihan. Yon, marami talaga yan, magkakaroon talaga ng iba't ibang interpretation. The same with mga lyrics ng kanta, no? Hindi mo alam, may tumatama siya sa'yo, hindi in a different way, pero pag tinanong mo yung composer, iba rin naman yung reason nila para sinulat yon, di ba? So ganun lang din siya, same na same.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, pag nung sinabi mong facial expressions, actually it's not very necessary. Actually, as a dancer, sinasabihan ako na try na wag gamitin yung
neutral,
face kasi
parang neutral face
lang.
Especially kapag nasa audience ka, no, nasa stage ka, masyadong malayo yung audience, hindi talaga siya makikita yung mga ganyan. As mata lang daw talaga. Kasi kapag nag-ilaw ka na, wala ka nang makikita doon eh. Iba na yung makikita. It's more really on the dynamics of the movements. Kaya importante yung dynamics eh. Yun yung pinaka-complex, but yun yung actually for me is very important because how you project the movement is how you actually want to make the audience feel. Parang ganon.
Great. So as long as it's clear to the dancer and the maker, may matatranscend na storya, kahit iba pang interpretation lang, yan, at least meron siyang natahing storya. Thank you for that, Ate Kare. We have another question from Dennis Lugas. I believe this one is my student. Being a famous performer po.
Wow, famous.
Dancing. Famous. Ang daming award for 4 consecutive years. Diba? First page gawad ng buhay. What has dancing done to change your life, even by a little bit?
Nako, yan talaga ang aking security blanket. Every time. If I'm not doing good with, like, for example, kunwari, family, may away kami sa family. Syempre, di naman natin may iwasan yon. Minsan may arguments talaga with any sibling, especially. Ayan ang aking ano bang word doon? Parang salvation, no? Yun ang aking safe space. So, yun palang napakalaking bagay na yun sa akin, yung maging at peaceful ako because of yung dancing. Because nga nare-release ko siya through movements eh. Also nare-release mo rin yung happy endorphins mo, no? So
endorphins, di ba?
Especially ngayon itong pandemic talagang na-realize ko talagang, sabi ko, wait lang, parang hindi ko ako komportable ng ganito lang yung wala akong ginagawa. So, for the longest time kasi, medyo hindi na ako sumasayaw or gumagalaw na nagkaklase or
medyo active because I've been teaching a lot and choreographing a lot lately. So, itong pandemic, mas bumalik ako, nagkaklase na talaga ako ulit ng ballet and contemporary, mga ganyan. So, ayan, nag-improvisation ako. So, mas na-explore ko na naman yung katawan ko ulit. Kasi, for the longest time nga, matagal na hindi, no? So, ngayon, ibang feelings na yung, ibang feeling na rin, iba na rin yung feeling ko pag nagsasayaw ako. And, syempre, yun na nga, kaba-birthday ko lang, no? So, medyo tumanda na naman tayo. Iba na rin yung feeling ko every time na, ginagawa ko yung certain movement na ginagawa ko before. Yan. So,
Diba? The positive
yeah.
part
So,
of the pandemic.
Yes. Kumbaga, nire-reconnect ko ulit yung aking sarili at katawan sa sayaw. Yun. So,
That's
for me
nice to
talaga
hear.
super importante siya, super helpful siya for me talaga growing up and growing up and having going to school and alam mo yun, experiencing a lot outside dancing. So, ito yung pinaka-safe space ko talaga.
Yay! Safe space. Diba at least by dancing, meron tayong mako-considered na safe space. Ma'am, this is
Yes.
from Raydeen. Ma'am, ano po ang kaibahan ng contemporary dance sa jazz dance po?
Ang jazz kasi you will already determine that it's jazz, no?
Jazz.
Alam naman na natin yung may posse style, iba-iba. Marami ding genres ang jazz Meron din tayong street jazz na tinatawag, no? So, yun, very set naman na siya. Like when you determine ballet from contemporary, you will see na you will notice because it's ballet and jazz, for example, yan. Hindi pala contemporary. Very structured, very clear na yung movements niya ay ballet. Very clear din ang movements niya ay jazz. Parang ganon. Yeah. Yan.
Oh, yeah, great. So, though jazz and ballet have their own structure, pero madidetermine mo natin in their different movements. We have here from Paul. Ay, yes, ate?
Hindi, yun ang yung sasabihin ko. Ang contemporary naman niya, very explorative, pwedeng fusion. You can mix jazz with your own style. Kunwari jazz, no? Tapos gusto mong baliin yung jazz. So, like for me, ang ginagawa ko ngayong movement inspiration ay hip hop. So, you will see in my classes na yung hip hop ay binabalik ko siya, kumbaga ano bang word doon, parang dinidistort or binabali deconstruct dinideconstruct ko siya para mas maging kumbaga mas modern, mas ini-incorporatean ko rin siya ng technique ng modern because yun ang aking technique base ballet and modern. So, may technique ng modern na nilalagyan na namin ng groundedness, nilalagyan na namin ng contraction, tipong ganon. Yeah.
Ate, I have another personal question. Since you've mentioned about deconstruction, so being a contemporary dancer, do you need to know the technique before you can deconstruct it, or free lang talaga siya?
It would help you, actually. It would help you if you have yung certain movement, ano ba tawag doon na pinagkukuhan, school of movement, pwede ba sabihin, parang ganon. Kasi pwede mo talaga siyang ma-apply with your choreographies and then babaliin mo na nga So, meron ka movement style. Pwede din naman na, again, explorative siya. Pwede using your own body and how you want to interpret the idea with your own movement style. Pero ang advice ko dyan is napaka-importante talaga na mag-explore. You have to really explore your movement. Hindi pwede na, okay, pwede na to, gagawin ko na lang na ganyan. Kasi magiging literal nga siya. So you have to explore it pa. You have to go beyond the the literal, parang ganun.
Thank you so much. So we have another question here from Joseph. What advice would you offer someone considering this career? O, di ba? Sa arts industry ata to.
Oo nga eh. Okay, eto lang ang masasabi ko sa kahit anong career na gusto nyong gawin, kahit pagkakarpentero pa yan, architect, lahat. Um, kung ano yung gusto nyo, i-pursue nyo. At gawin nyo siya wholeheartedly, and lahat yan, lahat ng klaseng career na pagdadaanan nyo, kesa pinili nyo siya or hindi, meron talaga kayong hardships dyan. Basta ang pinaka-importante ay have do it wholeheartedly, be committed, and maniwala kayo. Maniwala kayo sa sarili nyo. Yun ang masasabi ko. Napaka-importante yung tiwala
Diba?
sa sarili. Yes.
Di ba? Kasi sa Dakong Mindanao, meron kasing notion, ba't ka mag-artista, ba't ka magda-dance, ba't ka mag-theater, wala namang pera dyan. So, yun nga, di ba?
Nako,
Anyway,
ganun din ako. I mean, hindi yung mom ko yung mommy ko kasi very supportive sa akin. Pero syempre, iba yung tingin ng mga tao kasi mas ang kanila medicine, nurse, mga ganyan.
Yes, yun nga, di ba?
But you'll never know, 'di ba? Hindi mo masasabi talaga. Times will change. I mean, yung intindi ng mga tao will change. Ngayon, I've been seeing a lot of people are very into arts, like sabihin natin Cinemalaya or ang Virgin Lab Fest ng CCP, no? Dati nung unang-unang naging part ako niyan as a dancer, parang kinuha kami na pwede ba kayong parang additional people for that certain play. Walang tao yon, walang nanonood, as in 20 people lang ata yon. Ganon nagsimula ang Virgin Lab Fest, pero tingnan mo naman siya ngayon.
Diba?
Paano siya nag-bloom ngayon? Yeah. So talagang hindi mo masasabi. Basta ang importante, naniniwala ka. Ang Virgin Lab Fest ay 10 years in the making na yata eh. I think kakaselebrate lang nila ng 10th year, no? So tingnan mo how it developed from walang audience to boom na talagang pinipilahan siya.
Exactly.
Ayun.
Talking about the Virgin Lab Fest, naging digital siya ngayon, tapos itong lecture natin ngayon naging digital. I believe there was a question coming from Paul. It was about digital. Can we have, yes. Paul, hi ate, how does theater and dance integrate with the current digital age? Yon.
Okay. Agad na tanong. Actually, we are still figuring it out. I have to say, etong time na to ay very challenging also, especially for mga performers and yung talaga sa live performances, because we are so not used to etong digital platform, kaya nga tayo nagpe-perform sa stage. But isang challenging naman siya experience for everyone, kasi I can say na para siyang renaissance rebirth of performing arts, diba? You can, there is no right and wrong now. You can experiment on whatever you want to experiment on, like coming SBRDC, ang St. Benilde Mansion, that I'm the trainer. Gumawa kami ng dance film about Sleeping Beauty, deconstructed Sleeping Beauty. Nito lang for our final term. Oo, and talagang diniconstruct namin siya. Gumawa kami ng panibagong story na very ang set on yung this time. It's about this girl who doesn't believe in her own beauty. Hence Sleeping Beauty, because natutulog yung kanyang beauty sa loob niya. Oo.
Ang ganda mo, di ba?
Di ba? Ang dami mo. Ngayon is the right time to do experiment.
Great.
For me.
Thank you for that, ate. I believe we still have more questions. From Kenneth, as a performer, how do you handle the pressure from the audience during the performance or presentation?
Yan ang importance ng rehearsals.
Upbringing, di ba?
Rehearsals, discipline. Discipline, attending classes, attending rehearsals, being true to the rehearsals, and yan ang, kasi dyan mo maaalis yung kaba mo because you know that you are prepared, you prepared your body, prepared your mind, your soul for this because you've rehearsed this. So ang ano mo na lang, ang panlaban mo na lang dito ay ang trust and yung pag-let go mo doon sa worry na hindi mo siya gagawin. Hindi mo siya magagawa ng tama because you've been rehearsing this. Like for kami sa Ballet Philippines noon, it takes 2 months yata to put up a show. Actually, maiksi pa yung time na yon. Pwede pa sanang 3 months, ganun, para talagang mas pa. But since we also have to deliver, I think, every 3 months of the year. Dapat lagi kasi kaming may show. So ang oras lang namin talaga to prepare for another show is 2 months, ganun. So yung 2 months na yon, the process,
diba?
ang pinaka-importante talaga. Yan. Huwag niyong skip yung process. Parati.
Great for the La Salle College of St. Mildo to provide you with a 2 months rehearsal process.
Yeah. Yes.
In here, we are still working. We are still working kasi hindi binavalue ng let's just say we are starting the industry. We are starting the kind of step-by-step production. Kasi sometimes we will get requests na, okay, request ngayon, tomorrow perform siya. Hello, where is the rehearsal?
Oo. Ay, nako, ganun din kami ngayon sa Benilde, no? Pero, but since yun nga, yung mga klase namin have already prepared them, yung mga technique classes namin, kasi nagbaballet class and modern class din kami all the time. So, somehow they are still prepared. Ang iisipin nilang nila is to learn the choreography. But usually, what we do is we use the mga naka-imbak na choreographies, no? We have this thing called flex. So that's where we develop young choreographers in the company. So, yung flex na yun ay napaka-importante because doon kami nagkakaroon ng mga ready pieces to perform. So, hindi na namin kailangan gumawa kasi andun na siya.
Yun nga. At least there's this
in our case, ganun yung, yes.
Okay. Yeah, great. There's this regular training and there's this flex. May ready na mga choreographies. So, madali na lang.
And
we have another question. Yes.
Also, you can always say you cannot do it. There's also a need to say no sometimes. You need that also. Kasi kung hindi maganda yung ipe-present ninyo, di ba? So, kayo din yung nahihirapan, yung organization din yung mapapahiya, ganun. So,
magiging half-baked yung performance.
Yes.
Or
so, talaga. Kapag tingin nyo hindi talaga kakayanin, no agad. Say no.
Thank you. We have another question from Mansueto. Ay po ma'am, ano po kaibahan ng contemporary and interpretative? Interpretative. The usual term.
Dalawa kasi ang intindi ko sa interpretative Pwede kasi na i-interpret mo yung lyrics, so magko-choreograph ka pa rin, i-interpret mo lang yung lyrics, no? So, pwede ko na rin. Yun, yung ginagawa ko kanina. Ako ay maganda, parang ganon. So, pwedeng interpretative siya sa akin. Ang gagawin mo doon ay i-develop mo nga para hindi lang siya ganyan. Yan. Another interpretative dance for me is yung improvisation nga. So, you will interpret the music na gamit mo lang yung katawan mo. So, kunwari, makikinig ka ng music, no? Tapos, kung ano yung feeling mo dun sa music, Yun yun. So that's still part of the
Contemporary, is it?
creative movement.
Okay.
Creative movement. So it's still part of contemporary dance.
Great,
Kasi
great. Thank you.
kasi importante nga na nag-e-explore ka, ini-explore mo or nag-experiment ka. So ang creative movements yung isang pinaka-importanting force of contemporary dance.
Contemporary. Great. Thank you for that, ate, kasi parang misnomer yung interpretative dito sa, I mean, let's just say barangay na mga programs
Mm.
or yung elementary or high schools. Interpretative
Oo.
dance, hindi naman parang masyado na. Thank you for
Yes,
pointing that out,
yes.
ate. So we have here Neil
Mm-mm.
Villarejo. Neil is our artist in the theater. I am one of those trying hard dancer, but I have this movement fright most of the times when there is pressure. How do I overcome the movement fright po?
Maniwala ka sa sarili mo. Maniwala ka, mag-let go ka. Don't overthink. Do not be conscious. Huwag mo isipin kung ano yung iisipin ng iba. Yan, napaka-importante yan. Focus on yourself, focus on your body. Naniniwala akong lahat, especially ang mga Pilipino, no, napaka-natural na mananayaw, na
Diba?
mga singers, na mga artista, napaka-natural ng mga Pilipino. So, naniniwala ako na lahat tayo, meron tayong innate movement style in our na dinadala. So, i-let go
Yun
mo
nga
lang
po.
yung konsepto na mahirap siya, i-let go mo yung konsepto na baka awkward ka. Minsan akala mo yung awkward, yun pala yung maganda, alam mo yun, yung organic para sa okay yun, diba?
Maybe we are just bounded with the concept of what is good and what is beautiful. Kaya yun
Yes,
napafrighten. Di ba?
the standard of beauty
Beauty.
and not beauty.
Wala.
Exactly. Yes, let go mo yan, let go.
Great. So we have hi Krisha here. Does the number of dancers affect the delivery of the message of the dance? Whoa! Kailangan pa talaga
Good
marami,
question.
ate.
Good question. Okay, hindi rin kasi ako fan ng maramihan eh. But sometimes it helps. It helps. Sometimes it doesn't. Hindi siya importante para sa akin bilang choreographer. Ang importante ay ma-relay mo yung message. Kahit isa pang dancer yan, kahit 5,000 pang dancer yan, kung hindi mo na-relay ang message na
Wala
gusto
rin.
mong parating, hindi siya magiging ganap na successful na piece. Yon. The same with, I guess, any theater, kung paramihan ng tao tapos wala naman nangyari dun sa tao, hindi mo nagamit ng tama, kung ma-maximize mo sila, good. Pero ang importante ay ma-relay mo yung message. Pag hindi mo na-relay, wale. Wale siya. Oo.
Wala. Ang budget, walang
Wala
walang nagawa
ka
ang
ng budget
Anyway.
kasi ang dami mong ginamit. Hindi mo pa na-relay.
Yeah, yun nga.
Ayun.
Since na-mentioned yung marami or pwede ba maging solo, I just would like to plug our show this coming Saturday. We have Ino Sara. It's a Mindanao solo performance project. So it's solo. So kung sino man yung nagtanong, tingnan niyo po kung meron bang kabuluhan ang performance na isa lang yung nag-perform. So yung sabi natin Kare, depende pa rin sa pag-relay ng message. Yan.
Yes.
Okay, we have another question here from Jane Palomares. Hi po, were there times you made mistakes on your live performances? How do you cope up with it? And what did you make to
How did
for it not to be
obvious?
obvious? Yeah, for it not to be so obvious.
Yes, meron. Hindi siya more on yung forgetting the steps. Sometimes hindi mo talaga maiiwasan. Kunwari, nag-leak yung, kunwari may smoke machine, no? Tapos nag-leak yung tubig na galing sa smoke machine, madudulas ka
Di ba?
talaga, or minsan moisty lang or may tumutulo na syempre luma na rin naman yung mga theaters natin, although napakaganda talaga ng CCP. My God, yan ang pinakamagandang theater talaga. Thank you, Leandro Locsin. Pero ayun, hindi mo may iwasan, may mga nagli-leak na oil coming from dun sa itaas. So, minsan madudulas ka talaga eh. Okay, doon na naman tayo babalik sa training mo. So,
Training.
yung training and rehearsals ang makakapag-prepare sa iyo diyan. And yung klase mo. So, kunwari, no, na nadulas ka, ang iisipin mo diyan parati ay hindi nila alam ang choreography. Hindi nila
Diba?
alam ang ginagawa mo. So, papaano ka, so, doon nalalabas ang quick thinking mo. Pwede mo siyang isama doon sa choreography and then babalik ka na naman because alam mo yung sayaw mo because parati mo siyang nire-rehearse, memorize mo lahat. Mahahanap mo ulit yung hahabulin mo. So, ang gagawin mo lang ay, okay, anong pwede kong gawin? Tatayo ka, babalik ka, gagawa ka ng movement, and then balik to basics. Balik to your choreography. Yun ang but then yun nga, hindi mo siya magagawa unless prepared yung mind mo. Prepared at magiging prepared lang ang mind mo through your classes, training, and rehearsals.
Great. I always remember that coming from Philemon, my director, he always said, you know the performance better than the audience. So whatever happens,
Yes.
save the performance, di ba?
Yes.
I guess you're down to our last. Yes,
Ay, di, yun. Importante din na wag mo ipapakita sa mukha. Yun. Yung parang, hindi ako, nalaglag ako. Siyempre, napaka-talino ng audience. Hindi, malalaman nila yan. Kung ano yung kahit hindi ka nagsasalita, they will know. They will know. So, yun. Nasa mo din yan, bearing sa sarili, no? Parang, gather yourself lang. Yan, parate. Ayun.
I know this one, I get this one. Anyway, I guess we're done with our last question.
Okay.
Last picture po na dance. So, what skills po ang hanap ko sa required nyo from graduate school na sa art? Baka gusto mas-apply ko sa I mean, yeah. So,
Do you have requirements para magiging member siya ng or baka mag-enroll siya ng major in dance?
Yung amin kasi dance org. So ako hindi ako masyadong specific kung magaling ka mag-ballet, magaling ka mag-modern. Ang importante sa akin ay mover ka. So meron kang movement, may organic na movement style ka. Tapos dedicated ka. For our napaka-importante sa akin yung dedication and commitment kasi syempre pagsasabayin mo na yan company yung amin. So pagsasabayin mo ang pag-aaral at ang pagsasayaw. And yung demands ng kasi medyo demanding yung sa amin because sila gumagawa ng aming poster design, kami ang nagbe-brainstorming, ganyan. So, kami lahat, as kung ano yung ginagawa ng company, mga small companies abroad, ganyan. Talaga siya, collaborative. So, we will brainstorm everything. Even yung libretto, we will brainstorm it because we want to also learn how to make our own na hindi magde-depend sa ibang collaborators kumbaga no. If we're talking about low budget pina-prepare ko yung mga students ko kasi gusto ko kaya nila gawin lahat. So dedication is very important in any job or any field that you want to do. Dedication, dapat dedicated ka talaga kasi pag may dedication ka, ang dami ng susunod-sunod dyan And then, of course, kailangan meron kang movement. I mean, may organic ka na galaw. Yun. Kasi, kaya nga kami nagkaklase. Kaya kami nagkaklase and kaya kami nagbabalik class and nagmo-modern class because yun, tinitrain ko sila. So, importante lang sa akin yung mga yon na na requirements.
Thank you, Ate Kare. So probably this, I mean, because some of my art appreciation students are listening to this lecture now. So,
Okay.
but they might wish to go to the Lasal Cultural Safety minutes. Anyway, happy birthday raw sabi ni Sir Charlo. He was one of your
Ay! Hello, Charlo!
workshop here. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Ate, personal ko lang kasi most of my students are watching this lecture now and they are not actually dancers. They are just students in art appreciation course. May you give them your last words because probably in our final they'll be moving, they'll be dancing, and they are not movers or dancers.
Okay, so if you want to pursue your craft, your career, go ahead. Go ahead. I know mahirap siyang i-concept. I mean, mahirap intindihin yung concept na kumbaga the universe will conspire, no? But mangyayari yan. Mangyayari talaga siya. So, go lang. Gawin nyo lang yung gusto nyong gawin. But make sure na talagang be true to it. Be dedicated. Alam mo yun. And then, yung tools na tinuro ko, if you want to choreograph, if you want to start choreographing, I believe na kahit sino pwede talaga as long as meron kang magandang idea or concept, or may gusto kang isabihin sa tao, no? Yung workshop ko kanina, malaking tulong yon, makakatulong yan sa inyo. So, balik lang tayo doon sa ano. And also, napakaraming, if you research on the internet nga, madami na yan. Madami na. So, yan, manood ng mga quality na mga art films, accessible ngayon ang CCP performances because pandemic na, hindi pwedeng pumunta sa CCP. Now is the time. Watch mga shows na art shows.
Yes.
Tapusin na natin ang era ng soap operas. let's push arts, no? Kasi para sa akin, kung i-feed mo yung soul mo and yung sarili mo of mga ganon klaseng bagay, mag-iiba ang tingin mo sa mundo. Mag-iiba ang tingin mo sa buhay.
Gaganda. Diba? Gaganda.
Gaganda. Correct.
Anyway, thank you so much for the very informative lecture and the active question and answer. Thank you very much, everyone, for your questions. We hope that you learned a lot of things today. But before we end this session, let us welcome once again the Project Director of ARTeLEKTURA, Mr. Felimon Blanco. Sir Mon, your microphone is muted.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, Ted, and super thank you again, Miss Kare. We hope that we can bring you back here soon after COVID. Cross fingers.
Yes, please, sir.
And daghang salamat sa mga audience nga naghatag og questions. I know daghan kayo nga mga questions, gwapo nga questions, but we cannot feed them all because of our limited time. So, thank you again to our live viewers. We invite you again next Wednesday for the second lecture on Introduction to Writing for Screen with our speaker who is a Palanca awardee, Mr. Christian Valles. See you next Wednesday.
And before that, I'd like to plug Sir Felimon, our Sara, the Mindanao Solo Performance Project, this coming October 17, 2020, 3 p.m. live in this Facebook page, LaSalle University, Teatro Bintigan. See you again next week, everyone, and stay safe always.
Magandang araw.
Pag-asa atin ring makikita sa pagsubok, tayo ay di matitibag. Panalangin ay aabot hanggang sa langit. Paghilom ay ating makakamit. Ayaw nagkabalaka, baka naging usara sa problemang gisaguban, kuyog ta. Together we will pray as one. Green banners lift up high till it's rising of the sun. No matter where you are in the world, the Zion's prayer will forever be loudly heard. I will continue, oh my God, to do all my actions for the love of you, for the love of you, for the love of you, for the love of you. Together we will pray as one. Green banners lift up high till it's rising of the sun. No matter where you are in the world, the Zion's prayer will forever be loudly heard. Together we will pray as one. Green banners lift up high till it's rising of the sun. No matter where you are in the world, the silence where you will forever be loudly heard. With Jesus in our hearts,